This week, we would like to introduce Takht-e Soleyman to you. Takht-e Soleyman, which is often referred to as the birthplace of Zoroaster, has witnessed 5 major periods in human history and civilization. This unique and extraordinary site, which is 3,000 years old and has been listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is located in Takht County in West Azerbaijan province. The ancient city of Takht-e Soleyman was inhabited by several civilizations, including the Medes, Achaemenids, Parthians, Sassanids and Mongols. Thriving in power and prosperity throughout these periods, its ever-burning fire was a symbol of the power and grandeur of the Sasanian Empire and Zoroastrianism for 7 centuries. It was the largest centre for religious education and the training of Zoroastrian priests during the Sasanian era. Takht-e Soleyman, also known as Ganjak, has been referred to by various names throughout history. A historical overview of Takht-e Soleyman. The buildings in Takht-e Soleyman were constructed during various historical periods, including the Parthian, Sasanian, and Ilkhanid eras. Some of the most important structures include the fire temple and halls from the Sasanian period, although the archaeological excavations have also revealed artifacts from the Achaemenid and Median periods. The discoveries from Takht-e Soleyman indicate that humans have been inhabiting this region for 3,000 years. The artifacts found here belong to various periods, including the Paleolithic, Iron Ages 1, 2 and 3, and show evidence of settlements from the Scythians, Manians, Medes, Achaemenids and Parthians. Remnants of a settlement found to the northwest of the lake date back to the Achaemenid period. It is said that the construction of Takht-e Soleyman and its fire temple was commissioned by Bahram Gur, a Sasanian king, although other Sasanian rulers contributed to its development. The site was destroyed in 624 CE during an attack by the Roman Empire. After the fall of the Sasanian Empire and the acceptance of Islam in Iran, Takht-e Soleyman could not regain its former glory. In 624 CE, Takht-e Soleyman was destroyed by the Roman Emperor. However, after the rise of Islam, the chief Zoroastrian priest reached an agreement with the conqueror of Azerbaijan, promising not to destroy the fire temple in exchange for a tax payment. As a result, the fire temple remained active for another 400 years. During the Seljuk period, many Zoroastrians migrated to India, taking the sacred fire of Bahram with them. During the Mongol Ilkhanid period, Takht-e Soleyman became a summer residence for the kings. Several buildings, including the eastern portico, council hall, and octagonal and dodecanal structures, were added to the site during this period. After the collapse of the Ilkhanid Empire, Takht-e Soleyman was used as a village and seasonal market. During the Safavid period, it became a summer residence for nomadic tribes. Eventually, about 250 years ago, Takht-e Soleyman was abandoned and left uninhabited, leading to the development of numerous legends and myths, one of which connects the site to Prophet Solomon, Pbuh, contributing to its protection. Architectural features of Takht-e Soleyman. The historical structures of Takht-e Soleyman are built around a beautiful lake and are enclosed by an elliptical wall. Inside the enclosure, 2 squares are visible. The northern square houses the fire temple, and the southern square contains the lake. Additionally, the northwestern section of the lake is home to a tall structure called Khosrow's Portico, while the southwestern part of the site features a stone water channel known as the Dragon Stone, which is 1.5 to 2 meters high and 250 meters long. The elliptical wall of Takht-e Soleyman stretches 1,120 meters and includes 38 towers serving as a defensive perimeter. This wall has been rebuilt over time, and although much of it has been damaged, parts of it, including the southeastern gate, remain intact. The southeastern gate is the best preserved entrance and contains 7 stone niches symbolizing the 7 guardian deities into Zoroastrianism. Visitors had to pass under these sacred symbols to enter the complex. The Fire Temple of Azar-Gushnasp. Takht-e Soleyman reached its peak during the Sasanian era, and it was during this time that the significant fire temple of Azar-Gushnasp was built. This fire temple, which was also known as Azar-Gushasp or Azar-Hasp, was so important that after every Sasanian king ascended the throne, they would walk barefoot to visit it and offer part of their war spoils as a tribute. The fire temple, officially called Azar-Gushnasp, became mistakenly known as Takht-e Soleyman due to the association of the place with the Prophet Solomon during the Arab invasion of Iran, a tactic to protect the site. This fire temple was known as Azar-Kush, the good fire, and was a symbol of the unity between the central government and Zoroastrianism. The importance of this fire temple reached its peak during the reign of Khosrow Anushirvan, when he captured Syria and Asia Minor. He brought the true cross of the Christians from Jerusalem to Takht-e Soleyman. During a Roman invasion in 624 CE, following a defeat of Khosrow's forces, the true cross was returned to Jerusalem, and the fire temple was destroyed by the Emperor Heraclius. Despite the rise of Islam, the fire temple was used by Zoroastrians in a smaller scale until the 4th century AH. Khosrow's Portico. Khosrow's Portico, or the Western Portico, is located near the fire temple and the northwestern section of the citadel. It was likely built during the reign of Khosrow I, also known as Anushirvan. The structure, although damaged by an earthquake in the past, still stands as a remarkable example of Sasanian architecture. The portico was used by Sasanian kings for ceremonial visits to the fire temple and for public audiences. It has a rectangular design similar to the portico of Ctesiphon, but is smaller in size and constructed with red bricks and sarouj mortar. It measures about 12 metres in width and 27 metres in depth. The height is estimated to be around 18.5 metres. The Temple of Anahita. The Temple of Anahita, dedicated to the goddess of water and fertility, is closely connected to the fire temple of Azar-Gushnasp and Zoroastrianism. The temple is constructed with smooth grey stone walls, which contrast with the red bricks of the fire temple. A shallow pool in the central courtyard of the temple reflects the sky beautifully. The water from the Takht-e Soleyman spring flows through the channels into the back of the temple, creating 7 stages of turbulence, and aromatic liquids were added to the water during prayers. By the time the water reached the main pool, it was still and mirrored the sky above. The temple also includes corridors for worshippers, which are still visible today. Notably, no mortar was used in the construction of the Temple of Anahita. Ilkhanid period structures. 7 centuries after the Sasanian period, the descendants of Genghis Khan brought prosperity to the Takht-e Soleyman again. As recent converts to Islam, the Mongols applied their religious views to the changes made to the site. The structures built during the Ilkhanid period included the southern gate, octagonal and dodecagonal buildings, the hunting palace, council hall, mosque, bathhouse and industrial workshops. Takht-e Soleyman's Lake. The beautiful lake at Takht-e Soleyman is one of Iran's wonders. Its water springs from a well over 120 metres deep. Due to the minerals and lime in the water, it's not suitable for drinking. However, the spring is considered a major reason for the establishment of Takht-e Soleyman, and the lake is regarded as one of the planet's energy centres. According to the Gaia hypothesis, Earth has a soul, and Takht-e Soleyman is one of the places where powerful energy intersections occur. The prison of Takht-e Soleyman. One of the local legends regarding Takht-e Soleyman is associated with the Prison of the Devil, a cone-shaped hill near the site. According to belief, this was the place where the Prophet Solomon imprisoned rebellious demons. The mountain, formed by sedimentation of minerals from the lake's water, has a deep pit at its centre, and locals believe it was once a place of punishment for demons. We hope the information in this video has been helpful to you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Goodbye.